Welcome to Godlike Farming. Yes, these are some great strategies for you, and the first one is just more of a fun strategy that actually works, and it's mass wizards. Now, it's in essence kind of doing a mass archer attack, and I'm going to show those in the future, but if you want to push as well, wizards can do a good job. I'm going to do it on double time here for you, but because wizards are so powerful, they can actually push inside a base pretty deep. If you bring enough all those wall breakers and you have the heal spells, look how far they can get inside the base. I mean, they just destroy everything if you want it to be that way. Look, I didn't even have to waste a heal spell on them. They get the base down pretty nicely. Now, of course, that costs a lot of elixir, so let's use an army comp that's, say, not so costly, I should say. Here is one I was playing with my trying to get the trying to use the new battle ram. Hopefully you got that achievement done. If you didn't, you were going to be in trouble, I should say. In trouble indeed. Anyways, here is a nice attack. Now, when you're looking to be a godlike farmer, what are some steps you need to do? Now, the big thing about new farming, if you're trying to trophy push or if you just want to get loot. Now, if you just want to get loot, you can use mass goblins, which I've done before and showed that video. I'll link it. Or if you want to, maybe get a star here and there, you can use a hodgepodge of armies. Now, I always like to bring a couple minions just in case you need some cleanup for there's always some good spots for minions, and giants are there to help protect the archers or say some of the wizards. Now, the reason I bring a couple of the wizards because they can really pack a punch and kind of really push inside the base a lot. So I like to bring a couple. You don't have to bring 13. I think I brought 13 on this one. You can bring as many as or few as you want. Also, if you are Town Hall 7 or Town Hall 8, heck, any Town Hall, I am going to be joining up with Clan IceBears. I'll have the link in the description. We're joining the EWL. Now, this is for like lower Town Hall contents. I was gonna war with some of my subscribers. If you want to come war, come join the clan, and we can war together if you're lower Town Hall content. I'm going to be warring with my Town Hall 8, so be sure to check the links below. Discord server, download Discord, give it a thumbs up, share it to your clanmates. Hopefully, you will war with moi, and we can dominate the world. Now let's just get into a real army, shall we? I'm going to show you a live attack, and if you weren't aware of, now again, looting is all about priorities. What are you after? If you want a trophy push, you can use dragons or heavier troops, but if you want to get certain types of loot, use the weak troops. Now, I'm using a hodgepodge of army. Of course, you can skip, guys. You can skip these bases. If you were not aware, skip the bases to find the best amount of loot. You can skip as much as you want. In case you're a new Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 7, maybe you didn't know that. There's some people out there, you would be surprised. Now, this is actually a decent base, and we're going to go for it. Now, of course, I'm actually going to trigger this with that, and there that is. So now I'm going to put some wizards down, and then I'm going to guarantee I don't put the wall breakers. There's some archers, there's some giants, and the giants are kind of caught off by themselves, but it's okay. I'm going to put a heal spell down, actually, and at the same time, I'm going to put my king there, and he's going to do some work. And of course, I've got wizards. I'm going to do the battle rams just in case you need a battle ram action. And on the outside, look at all these troops here, guys, going. Now, again, I like bringing wizards because they can put a pack in. Other than archers, they're a lot weaker. But if you have the wizards, they can take down all these defenses very, very quickly, which is very nice in the long run as far as getting down a base. And look, just sprinkling in some archers to get this free loot over here. Look at that. Just bringing in those archers. Nothing have for it. There's a minion. And I'm going to probably 3-star this base. And look, I only had to use one heal spell. Now, this is the sort of strategy you kind of want to use. I can actually put some minions there. Try to take down that Tesla. The Tesla's taking down my troops. And it's going to be a nice 3-star. Now, I did have to use all my troops here. I didn't necessarily have to, but I ended up using all my troops. But I still broke out way above. Look at that great loot. and I didn't have to use many spells for it. So again, there's one army comp for you. Okay, so this next army comp is one I like to use. It's the Goblin Hoe, as I've said before. The Hoe Go, as something. I call it the Goblin Hoe. But the reason why I do this is because maybe you want a trophy push at the same time as getting all this loot, and you run into a lot of bases like this, and look, goblins are so much better than all the other troops to get all this free loot on the outside. Now, if you want to take down all these defensive units, you can easily do so by bringing in the hogs. Now, of course, you're going to have to put down some heal spells, but it's okay. I could have done the hogs first and saved all my goblins. It's just kind of whatever you want to do in those moments. Now, of course, you will have to use more heal spells to get down these troops, but I can easily be down, or not these troops, these defensive buildings, I should say. Now, you don't have to bring the wizards here. The wizards are just more for show, I should say. But even with a couple heal, you know what? I'm not even going to use the last heal because I'm just going to sprinkle in the rest of my troops and get the 1 star. Now, that's the power of these bringing the hogs. Now, I like to bring, maybe you could bring about, it just depends. Try to go fewer as hogs as possible, but if you have about 13 hogs and you use 2 heal spells, you usually get at least 50% down. So again, you don't have to bring the wizards. I just had them because they were in my army camp, but just do what works best for you. But this is a great strategy, get some great loot, and you also trophy push. Or maybe you don't want to lose trophies all the time, so there is a strategy for you. So the next attack strategy is the mass goblin strategy. So on these attacks, what you're looking for is loot on the outside, and just like this, I'm going to tell you why goblins are amazing here. You don't care about trophies. All you're looking for is the loot, and you encounter quite a few of these bases like this, and look, you can just do, well, you're going to have to do a little more there, but all you have to do is sprinkle in the goblins. You don't have to worry about the clan castle. You don't have to worry about trophies. You don't even have to worry about dropping heal spells because goblins move so quickly on these bases. Now look at this. It looks like, and the reason why you bring your wall breakers is because of things like this. Now I'm just gonna spam in my goblins there. Now I could put some heal spells down, but I'm going to choose not to even place the heal spells because look what, they can get down everything just in the nick of time. Now if these defenses were a little bit more secure as far as the resources, you would have to use a heal spell. Now I could have gone for the base here. You know, if I put in my a lot of my goblins down here in the south, they could have gotten the town hall down, but look, it doesn't matter. I got what I needed. Look at that. I mean, you can't beat that sort of loot. Yes, you lose trophies. This is a strategy that you do lose a lot of trophies. But again, if you want to get those trophies back up, all you have to do is bring some hogs or bring some other units, if you know whatever you prefer. But I like using the hogs because they do a great job at getting it down. So again, give these strategies a go. Just play around with it. The thing about Town Hall 8 farming is it takes a lot of time to grind. If you're willing to do those hour-long boosts, in fact 2-hour, 3-hour-long boosts, you will get tons of resources. And honestly, my favorite strategy is Mass Goblin because it's very fast, very quick, and when you're farming, you encounter a lot of free resources on the outside. So give it a go and it will go well for you, my friends. I promise you it will go well. Or you can do army compositions like this. If you want to go for a 3-star attack, you can use a hodgepodge of giants, some archers. I bring some wizards. You don't have to bring that many just because they're pretty powerful. And yeah, you'll get the job done and you'll smash it like it's nobody's business. Remember, in my previous attacks, I did not even have the clan castle. In fact, miners are a great troop on offense if you're Town Hall 8. If you have clanmates that can give you miners, look at these bad boys go. Under heal spell, they cannot be taken down. They're just so powerful and so beautiful that you've got to use them. We're going to quadruple time this one. The miners staying alive this whole entire raid. Max miners totally dominating in this attack and almost a 3-star. I would have had the 3-star, but didn't have that last heal spell. I didn't have 3 heal spells. Could have gotten it down, or if I had a king, I would have done well. Those weren't even max miners. Anyways, hopefully you will become a godlike pro. Yes, you're gonna farm like a god. You know why? Because you use these strategies. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna show you a couple more tricks and different troops, different things you can do to speed up your army, speed up your build process, and mainly, guys, get out there and farm it up like a god. Because I am your Clashologist, Professor, Teacher. We'll see you next time. Halo.